noticed, I think my skin is improved, but I've also improved my diet, my nutrition. I think it enhances all of that stuff. And I got kind of into a funk where I didn't have the higher capacity. The thinking that goes involved with that is intense. And I've been noticing now I'm getting more of that intuition and heavy thinking back.
Hey, Marino, thanks so much for coming to spend time with me today.
Hi, thank you.
So can you start off by just talking a little bit about how you were feeling prior to coming to QHS?
I was, like I was explaining earlier, I had just actually come off of that problem I had in 2019. So I went through my year recovery from the blood infection and then the operation I had. And they had me on different blood pressure medicines, and I had a lot of little aches and pains, which I thought were attributed to, a lot of it was maybe attributed to what I went through. So I came in early into QHS, back pretty much when it started. When I found Cynthia early. So go ahead.
Nice. So you're an early adopter.
Early adopter, yes. So it took me, let's see, it was like March or so, and then I think it wasn't until September when I got my first device.
Wow. So
And
6 months. Thank you for your patience. I need everybody to listen to that and hear that, back then it was 6 months. So
yeah, so one of the first things well, the first two things I had, and I don't know where it came from, on my chest up here. I don't know if you could, like right around here. I
uh-huh.
had a big blotch and a couple of little ones. And so I have pictures of them. If you need, I could share them because I haven't shared them yet. They're gone now, the blotches. It took a long time, but between that and changing my diet, I think that it seems to have cleaned them up. But one of the big things that I noticed early on was I was getting a lot of leg cramping because they had me on lisinopril and amlodipine or something for blood pressure. Oh, and then they put me for some strange reason on some cholesterol medicine. So I had this bad leg cramping going on. So when I first got the device, my first thought was I was hoping that it would get rid of my leg cramping because everyone was talking about, with the inflammation. And after about 2 weeks, I was like, all right, this is the medicine doing it to me. It's not getting rid of the cramping. And then all of a sudden it disappeared, the cramps.
Nice.
So I told the doctor, I'm having a lot of trouble. I want to get off the uh, the cholesterol medicine because that was one of the major symptoms of it. I didn't tell him the cramping went away. So he ended up taking me off of that. So that was one of the big breakthroughs I had with the device, that it actually got rid of that cramping, which I was shocked and it took about 2 weeks. So
That's awesome. I just interviewed another lady who said the same exact thing, just like right before you.
oh, that's
That's
funny.
awesome.
Yeah, and if I fast forward a little bit to the spots I was talking about on my chest, they're now gone.
Ooh.
So yeah, they're gone, and I don't know what they were from. It took a really long time. It took over a year, but they kept diminishing a little bit over time. And now I noticed that I'll take a now picture so you could
Okay.
see, and I have some befores. The other thing I've been noticing now lately, I've been carrying the two devices a lot. Because I could fit the little one in. I wear jeans a lot because of the work I do, so I could fit a little one in the pocket. And you could probably see it here, the
Oh
little
yeah.
up here now. But so I've been carrying the two of them. Oh, and I got another story for you, I could tell. But I've been doing a lot of tile work on the outside of my house, and tile work is really tough. And that's the reason why I got out of the business, because I would tile a floor, then I'd have to sit in a chair for a couple of days to recover. And I noticed that now I've only been limiting myself to 4 or 5 hours of tiling, but it's a lot. My body gets worn out. I get tired from it. It's very strenuous work. So I'll strap like one of the devices to my leg. I'll put the other one under my pillow or something. And when I get up the next day, I don't, I'm almost like, I don't want to say 100%, but I'm at least 80% recovered, maybe 90% recovered from the
Wow, where it used to
tiling,
take 2 days.
which used to take longer. Yeah, a day or two to recover. Now I'm not doing the full 10-hour days like I used to, but I could feel when I'm done at the end of the day, I have to sit down and I'm done for the day. So I noticed my recovery time is very rapid
Nice.
with the devices. I haven't done any experiments without them because I'd rather not. In fact, I told Cynthia a story once that when I was soldering, I was putting baseboard heat in, and I had my torch, and I picked it up, and the flame hit my pinky,
Oh,
and I was like, "Oh darn!" And I could see the blisters forming like immediately. So I wrapped it up and stuff. I finished all my work, and I had the big device with me, so it didn't hurt that much. It hurt at the beginning, and then it didn't hurt too much, and it had that charred skin. So I held the big device in my hand on the drive home. I was coming back from my son, so it was like a half-hour drive. And halfway home, the pain got really strong in the finger, but I just kept holding it because we had just gotten off a call with Dr. A, and he said just push through it. So I just kept holding the device, and by the time I got home, I didn't really feel the pain. And the next day, I didn't have any pain in the finger. I still had the blister. The blister never really like got big and broke or anything. It took like a week or so to go away, but it wasn't like a regular burn from a torch that you used to doing. So I thought that was kind of interesting how just from I held the device for a half hour. The next day I did it a couple of times during the day. I would hold it for 20 minutes, put it away, hold it for 20 minutes, and it seemed to
wow.
work.
Yeah.
And the only problem is I told Cynthia that I'm not doing it again to test it without the device. So
Good idea. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that. No way.
yeah, so
That's
yeah, and
awesome.
some other things I've noticed. I think my skin is improved, but I've also improved my diet, my nutrition. I think it enhances all of that stuff.
Yeah.
So I think a little bit improving the diet, improving the nutrition, exercising more, and using the device. That it all I think intertwines with each other.
Hmm.
So I
That's
noticed
why I'm doing the hug videos, because we can meet it in the middle, like
right,
we don't want to repeat all of the stuff that we did to make us sick to begin with, right?
right, that's right. Yeah, so I think my skin tone is better. My energy is good. I got good energy. I'm a lot more active now. I'm getting a lot of strength back after my problem I had in 2019. Yeah, it's just
Okay.
for the fact that I could do all this tiling and this heavy work now.
Yeah. That's crazy.
So it's been good.
How's your mental clarity?
Oh, that's actually good. And I think that's also a combination of the diet, nutrition, and the device. So I think that's really improved a lot. I was a programmer and a network designer with computers until about 2000. Then I got out of the business, and I got kind of into a funk where I didn't have the higher capacity. The thinking that goes involved with that is intense, and I've been noticing now I'm getting more of that intuition and heavy thinking back. Or I don't know
Nice.
how to explain it, but it's I'm getting back some of what I left behind back in 2000. because it used to be like if I was programming, the thought would be so deep and intense that my wife would ask me questions and she'd talk to me. We have these conversations, and I didn't even know she was there because you're just
Oh,
so focused on
wow.
what you're doing, So
Wow. So now
so
you feel like you're getting sharp again like that.
I'm getting sharp again like that. That deep thought's coming back.
Wow.
I think I'm explaining it right.
Yeah, I get it. That makes sense to me. And then pretty soon we get to go in the Q arc and have a healthy 30-year-old body, but with wisdom and experience to back it up. What are you excited about that? How's that going to make your life better?
Oh, I'm really excited about that because I want to build on my activity, my strength, my mental clarity. I want to. I don't really have any things that were really removed from me. For parts, I've had a lot of problems with my teeth, so maybe we could straighten out some of the stuff with my teeth. The main reason why I actually joined was because of my wife, because she had a thyroid problem. Well, she didn't really have much of a problem. She had nodules that were
Mm.
so tiny they couldn't get a needle biopsy, so they took half of it out. And I said, we're going to do this because I want to get you in the QARC to give you back your thyroid. But now
Aw.
I'm really excited to go through it myself now
Oh yeah, it's
because I
awesome.
don't
So
know
you're
what to expect. I only had two operations. I had that prostate operation, and I had a 1 inch bone tumor removed off my right radius when I was 20.
well, just imagine that you're as physically healthy as a 30-year-old,
Right.
and some 30-year-olds aren't even healthy. But what if you had that? What are you going to do with it? The second chance, it's a total do-over.
Oh yeah, I could do a lot. I really would like to get back into the computer industry more, get deeper into that, get a lot more involved with humanitarian projects. I really want to get out of the work I'm doing with the elections because it's just not a nice place to be.
Yeah, I
So
bet.
so if I have the energy, the mental capacity, and to really go forward, there's a lot I want to do, and I like helping people. So when I used to do the computer business, I always used to joke around that why do I got to charge people for this? Why can't I just go and install the computers and not charge them? And these guys used to get mad at me. They're like, "What are you nuts? You got to make money." I was like, "Yeah, but
Well,
it's fun."
that's awesome. And your wife's a member also, so she gets to go with you. So how
Yes,
cool is
yes,
that?
yeah, yeah. It took a long time to bring her along. It wasn't easy,
Ah,
but she's getting into it now, and I think her skin tone is improved.
that's sweet.
A lot. Yeah, so it'll be
So
good.
yeah, I think it's awesome when we have these couples that, have been together for a while and then all of a sudden, boom, they get to, start again. And it's so exciting.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think she's starting to get excited now. Before she wasn't. She thought I was a kook. This is the she listened to some of the calls and she goes, they're all crazy. And that now she's like, are we going to listen to the call tonight? So she's really
Oh,
coming around. She's starting to get excited and she says, well, I'm not going in that QARC. You're just going in it. But now she's like not saying that anymore. So I think she's ready and she's getting there. And it really what's helping is the calls. I think the calls are really important,
oh,
for people
good.
to get on and listen to. So, because
Yeah.
you hear all the stories.
And go on the YouTube channel and pull up the highlight videos. Those are the new ones. We probably have 4 or 5 over there right now, but it will help her see what types of amazing results people are experiencing.
Okay.
Yeah, we have a lot of videos on YouTube now. So
Oh,
those
good.
will,
Okay.
yeah. Do you get the newsletter?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you can connect it through there. Awesome. So what would you like to say in closing, Marino?
Just I'm real excited. I'm just kind of waiting anxiously. I'm still waiting for my white device to come in. I haven't gotten that yet, so I'm really excited about getting that, and just waiting on the launch of the QARC
Yep.
and to see how that goes. I'm really excited to see how it goes with all the admin going through it first and to hear all the stories.
Oh
So
yeah, it's gonna
I'm
be
just preparing that get myself prepared to take the trip out when the time comes. So,
awesome.
but I'm really itching to get my white device in my hands. So I want to try that out from my one friend who's got their white device, and it sounds really good. So
Yeah, well, I'm going to tell you that I've interviewed probably about 175 people and all their results are with the black device. So you have 2 of them, so you're doing good, already. So I want people just
yeah.
to remember that, keep that faith.
Oh
So
yeah, I'm patient. I'm waiting. So
so will you come back and do part 2 post QARC?
sure. Oh yeah. Oh, definitely will. Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. I look forward to that. All right, my darling. Well, thank you, Marino, for hanging out with me today, and I look forward to seeing you next time.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for making this QHS project fly. This valorous admin team, thank you. The Key community welcomes you. Thank you for making your home QHS healthy and happy. Thank you for helping us place QH centers all around the world. Together, hand in hand, we make miracles happen. QuantumHealingSystems.org. Thank you.